In the windswept plains of Mongolia, a young boy named Temujin was born under skies that whispered of a destined conqueror. But his early life was far from powerful. When Temujin was only 9, his father, a tribal chieftain, was poisoned by rival clans, leaving him and his family to fend for themselves. The tribes that had once allied with his father abandoned Temujin's family, forcing them into exile, where they faced starvation, betrayal, and bitter survival. But in those desolate years, the seeds of his ambition took root. Temujin grew with a fierce determination to end the cycle of betrayal and warfare that plagued the Mongolian tribes. He knew he would need more than brute strength to unite these divided clans. His first step was to gather allies, and he began by seeking out those who had also suffered from the disunity of the steppes. Over time, he forged alliances, not with the mightiest warriors, but with men of loyalty and grit, those who saw his vision of unity and prosperity. Among them was Jamuka, his childhood friend who would later become both his fiercest ally and his greatest rival. As Temujin's power grew, so did his reputation as a strategic and formidable leader. His leadership style was unique for the time. He rewarded loyalty and talent over bloodlines, something unheard of in the strict hierarchy of the tribes. Word spread that in Temujin's ranks, even a commoner could rise to greatness. This earned him both loyalty from his followers and fierce envy from rival chieftains. When the time came to claim his place as Genghis Khan, the universal ruler, he faced his first major test in battle. His enemies were as cunning as they were numerous, but Temujin had studied their tactics and learned from their strengths. The night before his first major clash, he spoke to his men around a campfire. "Tomorrow, we fight not as tribes but as one people," he declared. "For each of you, I am not just your Khan, I am your shield, and you are mine." The next day, his warriors fought with a relentless fury, and by dusk, they had claimed victory. But victory came at a price. Jamuka, who had once fought beside him, now saw Temujin's rise as a threat to the old ways. Their brotherhood splintered into a bitter rivalry, each representing different paths for their people. Despite their personal bond, the rift between them grew, culminating in a climactic battle. In the end, Jamuka was defeated and accepted death over submission. Temujin mourned the loss, yet he remained resolute, honoring Jamuka's loyalty with a proper burial and a vow to never repeat the mistakes of fractured alliances. With his rule cemented, Genghis Khan turned his gaze outward. He led his armies beyond Mongolia, conquering vast territories with unmatched speed and innovative tactics. His cavalry became legendary, sweeping across Asia, the Middle East, and even parts of Europe. Cities fell, empires trembled, and new trade routes opened, connecting distant lands like never before. The Silk Road flourished under his rule, and with it, an exchange of culture, ideas, and commerce. Through conquest and diplomacy, Genghis Khan left an indelible mark on history. To his enemies, he was a ruthless force of destruction. To his followers, he was a leader who gave the Mongols a sense of unity and pride they had never known. When he died, he left behind an empire that spanned from the Sea of Japan to the Caspian Sea, a vast, interconnected world that would feel his influence for centuries to come. Genghis Khan's story is a testament to the power of ambition, loyalty, and resilience. The boy who was once abandoned in the harsh wilderness rose to become a conqueror who reshaped the world, reminding us that even the most humble beginnings can lead to greatness.